बोलते हो मम्मी का? काम किया बॉडी? बॉडी काम की है क्या? होल्ड होल्ड सामने
नमस्कार देवी और सज्जनों। जयश्री ने मुझे आज यहाँ आमंत्रित किया, इसके लिए मैं उन्हें बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूँ। जयश्री नहीं कहना चाहिए बल्कि कहना चाहिए डॉक्टर जयश्री। बहुत अजीब तरीके से जयश्री से हमारी मुलाकात हुई। मैं एक ब्लॉग लिखता हूँ और उस पर कई जितने लोग आते हैं उनसे पूछता हूँ कि आप यदि कुछ कहना हो मेरे ब्लॉग पे तो आप कह दीजिएगा। और उनमें लगातार एक महिला जो थी वो लिखती रहती थी और फिर अचानक एक दिन हमारा फ़ोटोशूट हो रहा था, वहाँ पर आ गई। उन्होंने कहा कि मैं हूँ जयश्री। तो मुझे लगा ठीक है, कोई ऐसे ही एक फ़ैन है, आती रहती हैं। और धीरे धीरे जब हमारी जानकारी बढ़ी तो पता चला कि ये डॉक्टर जयश्री हैं। और फिर उन्होंने अपने काम के बारे में मुझे बताया। मुझे यकीन नहीं होता आज भी कि इतनी छोटी सी हल्की सी उम्र में ये इतना भयंकर काम करते हैं। बहुत बहुत बधाई आपको जयश्री, आपने ये मुझे दोबारा मौका दिया है यहाँ आने का और आपके पुस्तक विमोचन पे मैं आपको बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूँ। मुझे बड़ा गर्व होता है जब आप कोई भी काम करती हैं उसका प्रचार होता है। गर्व इस बात का है कि आप, बहुत से लोग जानते नहीं कि जगह जगह जा कर के लेक्चर देती हैं, न केवल अपने देश में बल्कि विदेश में भी। और चाहे वो अमेरिका हो, चाहे वो दक्षिण अमेरिका हो, जितने भी डेवलप नेशन हैं वहाँ जा कर के एक महिला जा कर के लेक्चर दे, हम सब के लिए बड़ी गर्व की बात होती है। गर्व इस बात की है कि ये भारत का झंडा जो है ये विदेश में जा कर के गाड़ती हैं। और केवल भारत के लिए नहीं, मुझे इस बात का गर्व है कि एक भारत की महिला जा कर के देश में विदेश में जा कर के अपना झंडा गाड़ती। बहुत बहुत बधाई आपको। थैंक यू।
May I please call on stage the editor of the book, Ms. Shweta, please join us on stage as you're going to take us through a bunch of questions you would like to ask now. Writing a book is one thing, but editing is another. So Gurveen, over to you.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the launch of Skin Rules. This is the second book by Jaishree, and I've been fortunate enough to be the editor on both books. I've known her for many, many years now, and I think everyone in the room can vouch for just how nice you are as a person, more than anything else. So I think I'd like to start off by asking you, it's been 4 years since your first book came out. I think 2014 was Skin Talks, and now it's Skin Rules 2018. So in those 4 years, what has changed for you professionally and personally?
Thank you, Gurveen. I'm a bit nervous. At the outset, I would like to thank Sir and Shweta, and of course Jaishree, and all of you here, Farah, Manish, Sophie, everybody who's here, Ehsan. Thank you so much. And this really means so much to me. I wish my parents were here. I'm sure they're up there in heaven and feeling so happy that two of you who they really loved are here today for me. Mom and Papa, I hope. Yes, it's been 4 years since the last book. Professionally, Sir's already said it all. I don't have to say anything. But the book has added a lot of credibility. The Skin Talks, the first one. People write from all over the country to me, you know, from small towns, big towns, asking about their skin and telling me that we've read the book. So that really feels good. Personally, maybe I've grown a little wiser. Yeah.
As Mr. Bachchan mentioned, you've been traveling all over the world, giving talks on dermatology, and I know you were writing another book alongside. It was a book on aesthetic dermatology. How did you find time to finish this book? Because as an editor, I've been chasing her with timelines, and I had a very strict timeline for her that you have to deliver on time, and you did. So how did you find time to finish this?
I follow him. So when your guru and your soul inspiration is Mr. Amitabh Bachchan, everything is possible. Everything is possible. I followed him from the time, from the time I was a child. I used to, Jitesh was my friend from Filmfare. I used to hammer him every day. I have to meet only one person. I'm not Bollywood struck. I'm only AV struck. So when it comes to discipline, when it comes to passion about your work, when it comes to timing and respecting your time, dedication, perseverance, I think it's all what he teaches. I mean, you have to follow. I mean, and he writes a blog. 3872 is the blog today. 3,872 blogs. Every single day I read them. And there's a lot of, they're my doctrines because there's a lot of message in them. And I really follow him. So I think that's what, I've disciplined myself. I travel a lot, so I use the travel time for writing. And I'd only be writing. And, people would say, have you seen this movie on your plane? You've got 15 hours, 16 hours. No, I'm sorry, I have to write. I think that's it. So just that discipline.
Shweta, did you manage to read the book at all? Have you followed anything from the book?
Yes, I have. I've read bits of the book, but I meet Jaishree very regularly, so I follow her advice directly. I'm assuming this is for a lot of people who don't have access to her. She's a very busy lady, and it's very tough to get an appointment. So this is a wonderful substitute.
I think that's the plan for book promotions. We're going to take you to like smaller towns where people are obsessed with beauty and they want to meet you personally. So I think that's going to be.
But I have to interrupt you here and say it's not just beauty. It's just clear, blemish-free, glowing skin. That brings in the confidence. I mean, it's not about trying to beautify your face or trying to change your nose or change your lips or trying, it's skin. It's
Which brings me back to some of you who've read the book, you will know she's used a recurring example of Mickey, who is Mickey representative of for you?
I think Mickey is each and every one of us who wants to look confident in their own skin. So it's the journey of Mickey, and it tells you, and it's for all genders, for all age groups, and you know, glowing skin is not is actually holy grail. Is the holy grail of beauty, right? So it's not a quick fix. It's something that you have to do every single day, and that's what Mickey's journey is about, and it's all of us.
And I think a lot of us follow the CTM routine to the T. A lot of us won't know about what to do daily, but we know that we have to follow a CTM routine. But you don't say that in the book. You've sort of like changed it around slightly. Do you want to tell us what your
The entire beauty industry is going to go against me, or the pharmaceutical industry, because I do not believe in cleansing, toning, moisturizing. I believe in cleansing, hydrating, and protecting. And Shweta is also, you know, a long time back when we had like a little chat, and you had said, you know, sunscreen. And I was so happy. And trust me, until then, even I wasn't so particular about using a sunscreen. But somewhere, you know, the inspiration comes. And when you said sunscreen, I have never missed a single day of not using a sunscreen. So cleansing, moisturizing, that's hydrating, and protecting is the day routine. And cleansing, hydrating, and correcting is the night routine. So correcting is when you have acne, you use an anti-acne. If you have pigmentation, you use an anti-pigment. If you have, you know, lines, you use something. So it's corrective, you know. So that's how I've changed the whole thing.
You have a CTM routine that you follow every day, Shweta?
Yes.
Could you specify your skincare ritual a little bit for those who are curious?
What I use, or just
Your skincare ritual every day? Like
so every morning I wash my skin. Well, I don't tone it, I hydrate it. And I don't, not even a day goes without sunblock. It's so essential and important. Even if you're indoors.
That's very important, I think. Jaishree, I think one of the last questions I really want to ask you is, you're one of India's leading dermatologists. You are. There's no denying that. So do you feel a sense of responsibility to change beauty ideals in the country, how beauty is perceived?
There are many, 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 many more leading dermatologists ahead of me. I'm just a small. But yes, if you ask me, what do I want to change? I want to change this obsession with fairness that we people have, whether it's in, you know, small cities, towns. I remember my mom used to have Fair and Lovely, and then, you know, and all my aunts, and everybody would use Fair and Lovely from then. So, and even in big cities. So, if you Google, you have fair skin whitening face washes, skin whitening creams, skin whitening lotions, skin lightening potions, skin lightening masks. Everything is skin lightening. Why? Let me tell you that if you have more melanin, we Indians, we don't have skin cancer. I've not seen skin cancer in 18 years of my life. You know, we're so blessed. That's because that's our skin type, and we're trying to lighten it by taking pills, by using all these products, by injecting ourselves. Why? I think that has to be broken.
I think that's a very good note to end things with. I thought I'll play a little bit of a rapid fire with you to, yeah, so do you want to tell me in one word what according to you is an extremely overrated aspect of beauty?
Fairness.
An underrated aspect of beauty?
Care of your hands and feet.
Your favorite beauty product?
Skin Ceutical C Ferulic.
One product we'll always find in your bag?
Sunscreen, again, thanks to Shweta.
And finally, who is your beauty inspiration?
My mom. My mom, she used to use malai every day. She used to use only hibiscus leaves and Rita for her shampoo. We never had shampoo. I mean, we never used shampoo as kids. And so her cleansing, her protecting, her cleansing was basin. And she was a beautiful lady. And you know, if you saw her, she passed away when she was 47. She looked, I'm 45 now, and she passed away when she was 47. She looked like she was 25. And there's one more person who is my beauty inspiration. The best skin and hair I have ever seen, Jayaji. I mean, yes, hair. I mean, I promise I'm not going to color my hair after some couple of years. You've got such good hair. So, yes, it's her. We should do that.
We're all making notes. Mr. Bachchan, if I could ask you the last question, what is your idea of beauty?
एक मेरे दाएं तरफ बैठी है, एक मेरे सामने.
With this, we can move on to officially release the book now.
May I please call upon stage Farah Khan? Please join us. And Sharad, are you here? I want to thank Amitji and Jayaji for being here with us. I'm so, so, so thankful and grateful, sir, for rendering your extremely warm presence, if I may say so, and your blessings on Jaishree. And as a token of appreciation, Sai, thank you so much, Anu. The fact that Amitji takes time out, comes way before time, and an event begins even before it was scheduled is his greatness. Thank you, Amitji, so much for coming. We're very, very grateful.
I want to say a few words for Jaishree, otherwise my next facial will get very screwed up. First of all, I want to thank Shweta for recommending
Shweta, please stay back.
Rohini, and Jayaji is robbing my bag and going off. Somebody please, Manish, please take it from her. Bye, Amitji. You danced superbly in that song. Fab.
Shweta, please stay back and take your seat.
Shweta, please sit. We are.
Oh, she's yeah, she's going to stay. As we know, Jaishree is going to say her goodbyes. Okay, so Farah, I really need to know, since your major skin routine would be pretty much like Jayaji, which is having fish
and lots of rice.
And lots of rice also. So is that your main, as far as...
No, I have to speak some nice things about Jaishree, but only when she comes back.
Yeah,
so
before
that
she comes back, आपकी skin बहुत सालों से बहुत सुंदर रही है. आपने कैसे किया है?
नहीं, ऐसे नहीं है. I have had the worst skin forever. It's only when I hit 50, I realized that now I'm an old car and a lot of servicing is required to keep it. So I used to meet Shweta very regularly at a beauty salon in Juhu. We both live there.
Yes,
so I used to notice that her skin is looking very, very good, and she recommended.
And you did nothing until then? Basin,
nothing.
doodh,
Nothing. I used to go and I had sunspots because I used to shoot in the sun. I had very bad skin routine. No skin routine at all.
I love the fact that every time I've called you on the breakfast show, you are shopping for your fish yourself. Can we applause for her? Who goes out and buys their own fish when they're Farah Khan? I want to know.
True.
No, so tell us about that. Is it something that you prefer, like in terms of what goes in has to be right, and that's where you
fish,
all
the fish I need to shop because otherwise they fleece my maids.
And what else keeps you calm and collected?
Right now, nothing at the moment. Yeah, yoga and Manish. And it's so lovely to see so many beautiful skin. Nikhil Dwivedi. Manish, Rohit.
His wife is
Ehsan.
Gorgeous skin.
Gauri is gorgeous from before, from since birth.
I always promote.
Now can I say nice things about you now that you're here and you can hear it?
No, Jaishree, please take a seat.
Yeah, no, but because you said Nikhil, Manish, etc., etc., men have skin too. Actually, that will be my next book. Men have skin too.
But isn't
They're
this
supposed to take care of this skin?
That's why I only mentioned the men. Ehsan, Manish, Nikhil, Rohit.
No, so this book, by the way, Farah, is transcending all genders. It's from kids to the old people. So let's talk a little bit about that before she asks you another question. She's very excited.
I don't know. I have to say nice things about you. Can I just say something nice about you, please? So thank you, Rohini Iyer, for recommending Jaishree to me. She's been on my case for years. But it's only when I saw beautiful Shweta's skin in the parlor, at the parlor, that I asked her, why is your skin glowing? And she said, I go to Jaishree. And then I booked an appointment, and then one school kid came to do my facial, and I got very scared. And we have been friends since then, and I get a friends and family discount, which I'm very grateful to. So Jaishree, thank you. But really, this is, if you think, this is the best skin I've had in my entire life. It's true.
That's a huge compliment. Thank you so much, Farah. But we don't do facials, we do treatments.
No, yeah, treatment, sorry. But where I used to go before, they used to call them facials. But
Yes.
and to all the beautiful girls from the clinic.
So sweet. All right, do we have questions from our dear friends from media? कोई सवाल पूछना
On
चाहेंगे?
this note, we shall go.
No? Why would you?
And I want to tell everybody that if somebody asks you why you have nice skin, please tell where you get it from, because she was the best kept secret till I met Rohini and Shweta. Nobody would say, I mean, you know, it's a done thing. Nobody wants to tell you. They go to a skin specialist or they go somewhere for a beauty treatment. So go out and tell people where you go. If you go to Puja, tell people you go to Puja. If you go to Jaishree, tell people you go to Jaishree. Yeah, do that.
That means a lot to me, because it's as I said, it's also skin. It can be pimples, it can be pigmentation, it can be boils, it can be allergies, it can be infections, it could be a rash. I mean, it doesn't have to be. Okay. Thank you so much, Farah.
In my case, it was just old age. And
Thank you, Shweta, and thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Shweta. Thank you, Farah, for always entertaining us. Whether it's your direction, dance moves, or just the fact that you speak. Her gift, her hamper. Okay, now we're open to questions. So if our dear members of media
And
would
book
like to ask
signing.
Jaishree. Yeah, and the
I think-
signing. Manish is already asking for
Yeah,
a
so
signed
maybe
copy.
we can
Wow,
we can
how
we can have
wonderful.
simultaneous book signing also, if anyone.
Sure. So simultaneous book signing happens. Would you like to ask some questions? Please go ahead. This is your moment.
मैं तो बोल ही नहीं था क्या, मैं बाहर आया था बैठा। चलिए नहीं पड़ेगा अभी। इसके साथ भाई सब केबल निकाल दिया भाई, ऑडियो नहीं आ रहा हम लोग को नहीं आएगा। अरे भाई यहाँ केबल निकाल दिया रवि भाई मुझे बड़ा राखी का था। हाँ भाई अगला हमारा पत्रकार क्या पड़ता खबर तो मेरा इधर फेंका अगला का सगला आज वाई के बदला
For all our lovely guests and members media, we have lovely snacks arranged outside. And